morning, folks. Just taking inventory. Today's going to be a simulation day. I am going to be testing some new functionality of the algorithms that I am developing to see how well they perform and if there are any tweaks that are needed. Again, there will be a sim day just for testing code. I will be back with you here in about 5 minutes when the market is open. Take care. One of our strategy does not provide financial investment and trading advice. They are for educational and entertainment purposes only. Trading will always involve risk. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All trading decisions are made at your own discretion and at your own risk. With that, again, today it's just going to be simulation. I'm testing out some new logic on the code. Um, just to make sure that it's functioning correctly and if it needs more modifications. With that, I'm going to swap it over and start looking at the algorithms. Just waiting to see if I get a confirmation signal for this arrow right here means that there is a potential signal setting up, and then if I get a green or blue arrow behind it, means that it is a confirmed setup, so I can start looking to take a position. Now that the market is kind of opened and starting to settle down, we should start seeing a lot more of those preemptive signals coming in. And then once I draw and I go away, there's a check in there to say, okay, draw this, and if it moves 5 ticks in either direction, validate it and remove it. A lot of people out there will be like, oh, he redraws. No, I'm invalidating the setup until I can actually stop looking at it. So, you look over here, RTY and YM are all dive-bombing, whereas when she's talking off and ES is kind of just stuck here in the middle. The market is very, I'm not sure what to do right now. Probably because of that CPI that came out earlier today. Kind of a mixed bag. It is nice to see that the pressure out there was working a lot better after making some changes to. I should turn this into a scalping mechanic now that I think about it. If it hits down here at the very lowest spots, maybe take a quick scalp position, try and get some profit off of it, but we'll have to think through that. And in order for it to actually take a trade, it would have to be at 0 for either side, so 0 here, and you would have to go all the way down to the bottom in order to be a valid setup, or it'd have to tick all the way back to 0, and then go in either direction, so right there is at 0, now go long, bam. Could probably got 5, maybe 10 ticks out of that. Especially on the down move, now the up move, here's another. That didn't work. It says 0, now boom. Right about here. Nope, didn't work. There. Didn't work. I just think through that. Might be a couple of things, filters I need to put onto here. Yeah, nobody wants to give up give up the market, so not really getting anything right now. You just see over here on the higher time frame. We did have a confluence setup where everything, all of these indicators, algorithms, all said, yeah, go long, so it popped right there. So that would have been a good setup, but I'm looking at this chart, not these. Maybe. There we go. And move fast enough. That was not an actual, that was setup I just got. overzealous. That was actually just 2 hours back to back. Whoa. I don't think there's any news. Yeah, there's no news today. There's no news until 10. There was a setup on YM. We'll try this. Just stops back behind there. So strange. About us. The Giants continuing down. That one, you saw back to back pretty bad. So, go back and look at this. So we got in here, came down, got out here, went out. Bam bam, back to back. This one would work if I was doing a quick scalp, like 5, 6, 7 ticks, but mm, good. Yep, both of those are good. No, if the market's starting to settle down, you should see more of these coming in. Swap this over here. Just to go 50. Okay. Oops.
Target
Well,
build.
oh, okay. So this one, you would have gotten in, it would have stopped you out, but then I would have been looking right here or right here to see whenever it broke through there, take a short, and that would have worked. Mm. But since it's really so quick, so you got the signal probably right around here. That's 48.49. And it broke through at that first little one at 48.51. And then broke through here at 48.55, so seconds. Talking about the ultimate scalper's paradise, right? Let's see, invalidated it. Alright, used so quickly 5 ticks, so it invalidated that. Invalidated there too, so it looks like something's going on. Yeah, okay, well, there you go. You just something's going on and it starts invalidating it, blow through it. Amazing. Just stick around for about another 9 minutes until the top of the hour, and then that'll be it. Looks like the logic is working as I intended it to, so I don't need to make any more logic changes in this regard. I'll just be working on some more implementations and different algorithms. No, just so everybody's aware, if you just now joining this community, all these indicators, algorithms, strategies, whatnot that are going to be presented in the future are created and developed by myself in-house. So nothing that you see on here, aside from if I open up this chart, the reason why this chart's going so quickly is because I have one that's called tick refresh on the chart. That is the only one that I have not programmed. That's just because I want the charts to update faster than 250 milliseconds time delay that someone at NinjaTrader thought was the bright idea. Instead of back in NinjaTrader 7, where you could actually configure that to refresh when you wanted it to refresh. Now, when they thought it was pretty. Anyway, that's the only one that I have not programmed was one called tick refresh. All the rest, the pressure, the opening range, the VWAP, the order flow midpoint, all of that. And then these pivot lines all were programmed by me in-house. So if you're interested, I am thinking about putting this into a software package, either a la carte, so you can buy 1 or 2 or 5 or whatever, or putting it into an actual package where people can just download it and then use and configure at their own discretion. But let me know feedback, comment on this video or any video, and let me know if that's something that is wanted or warranted. Yeah, no confirmation there. Now, it should also be mentioned, I'm going to be programming these algorithms in such a way that you can apply them to any type of chart. The only one that it probably will not work with are volumetric charts, or what they call quote-unquote footprint charts. Those are the only charts that it might not work in because those are very niche, like they have their own type of algorithms and strategies. So stuff like what I'm using probably won't work on them, but for those that have those type of charts, you feel free to try them out and see if they work. Once I release this, or if I release this. Again, it's all based on your feedback if you want this released or not. No concern there. Thought we were gonna get something because it's stuck around. But as you can see, we have burst it up, so we invalidated it. Got another 5 more minutes and then I'll end the stream and wish you all good trading. Actually, for this one, I might have a logic change wherein I draw a stop loss and a country line, and then you take profit as at your own discretion, but you can also set an ATM or something like that. So that might be one of the logic things that I do, is to draw a stop loss and an entry line to know where the best optimal point of entry is and where the stop should be. Got 2 more minutes and then I'll end the stream. It'll confirm it. Well, there's also logic in there that if it doesn't confirm within a defined set of bars, it will remove the prior entries. I think I have it set to 25, so came in, 25 bars occurred, it didn't confirm, so yeah, removed it. So there's another thing. There's invalidation and then there's removal if nothing confirms. Both all those people are like, oh, look at redraws. No, I'm just invalidating it so you don't look at it. Redrawing would be like, it would iterate, so as this goes up, it would iterate arrow above it or below it, depending. So now it doesn't redraw. But anyway, it is now top of the hour. I said I was going to end the stream at that point. For those that tuned into this to watch the new lottie changes, thank you. I will continue working on this again. If you guys are interested in something like this being available, comment on the video below and let me know, and then we can, or I can figure out how to give it to you guys in due course. With that, have a good day, happy trading, and goodbye.